Hi everyone. Welcome to Project Learn, a Rescale and Spark initiative aiming at upskilling tech enthusiasts on emerging AI technology with the help of workshops and hackathons and building a highly engaged Spark AI community through the community. Through these workshops, you would be taught how to build your Spark AI effects on Spark AI Studio with features that enhance the experience of Facebook and Instagram users. I'm Anamika, and before we start the workshop, I would like to run through a small presentation to share the purpose, flow, application, and benefits of being a part of this program. Just give me a minute. So, as I mentioned, Project Learn aims at helping you kickstart your career in the domain of augmented reality by training you in the technology. The program is divided into three broad stages. In the first stage, we will walk you through Spark AI Studio and teach you how to create your first AR effect from scratch, which involves importing assets, canvas, face tracking, patch editor, and generating test link. In the second phase, we will move a step further, teaching you about advanced filters and share with you the Spark AI policies before you can finally submit your effect. Submission of your effect will get you a meta certification and access to resources that will help you prepare for the hackathon. In the final phase, we will host hackathons at your college level and at Pan India level. You would be rewarded and recognized for your efforts and contribution. Before we move further, I'll quickly introduce Spark AI Studio to you all. Spark AI Studio is a tool used by a global community of creators and brands to create and share AR experiences using Facebook family of apps. And augmented reality is an interactive experience which digitally enhances what can be seen, heard, touched in the real world. At the moment, we have over 600 million people using AR on Meta apps. Let's quickly have a look at what is happening in the world of AR. There are four key capabilities where AR is being used currently. To give you a brief insight on how AR is being used worldwide, we've all come across face filters on Instagram where you can add a mask on your face. This is done by using a face tracking capability. IKEA, the popular Swedish chain of home furnishing store, uses AR to help their customer choose the right furniture for their home through the world tracking capability. Similarly, while QR codes are normal to scan, we can now scan pamphlets and business cards using the target tracking. Body and hand tracking, the latest capability introduced, offers utility for fashion and e-commerce brands, allowing users to try an outfit digitally before they can click on purchase. There are few facts that I would like to share with you. So, like you must have come across this particular effect wherein there is a change of hair color when you scream or getting a phone call from the celebrity. So AR also plays a very impressive role in escalating a gamifying experience by mapping effects with facial expressions, gestures, and head movement. AR has played a very crucial role during the pandemic in bringing the world to your drawing room by emphasizing on the moment, making content much more interactive, enjoyable, and memorable. Having said this, what happens to the effect that we have created? So the effect that we create is generally published on a Instagram user page in the stories section and in the reels. And the most amazing part is that your effect is available to the audience worldwide to use and experience. Now, the pertinent question is okay, I've learned to create my effect. I am able to publish it everywhere. People are using my effect, but how does it help me professionally? So, there are various ways in which you can use AI to your advantage. Well, you can monetize the platform by building interactive AR effects for brands and creators. You can become a AR UX researcher, AR developer, and educator. You can leverage AR in your career by identifying and solving problems. And you can also take this AR career further by learning VR and XR. With so many advantages, both immediate and long term, I'm pretty sure you'll make the most of these workshops. So we had shared with you all a download link for Spark AI Studio in the email. I hope you have downloaded it. And in case you haven't done it, I request you all to quickly do it now. So before we begin, I would like to quickly introduce to you Chavi, who's going to be your mentor for today. Chavi is an AR creator for last 2 years, and he has created some amazing AR effects during her journey. So she was in the top 5 in the Meta Spark AR brand challenge, and today she will walk you through her experience as a creator, as a trainer, and at the same time she will also be taking you step by step into creating your first AR effects. So I welcome Chavi to now. Hi, Chavi.
Hello, ma'am. Thanks a lot for such an amazing welcome, and I'm very much excited for the today's workshop. It's gonna be a really great experience for me at the same time to like train students from different domains for Spark AR.
Right. So what are we going to do today? Is Chavi, how are you planning to place the? What effect are we planning to do today?
Okay, so today first we'll be understanding that what is augmented reality. Then we'll walk through to the Spark AR Studio. We'll understand how it is from externally and from internally, and then we'll make a amazing hacker face filter in which we'll be using face tracking capabilities, and we'll also learn how we can make a good use of Canvas.
Lovely. So I'm leaving the stage to you, Chavi. Please take it forward and let me know if there you need something. I'm just in the background.
Sure. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Ita. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I welcome you all to the today's workshop. I'm very much excited for the today's because today we will be understanding everything from scratch, and obviously there will be a like you would be having so many questions in your mind before starting it. Okay, why should I go for augmented reality, and is it okay for my career as well, or will I be able to get some good opportunities in terms of like a package or anything like that for the future? So don't worry. In the today's workshop, we'll be answering all of the questions, and also if you come across with any question like that, you can just comment down below, and I would be really happy to take them all. And also if you get stuck somewhere, if you think that okay, I'm not able to understand this particular capability, then also you can just leave a comment. I would be very happy to answer it. Okay, now first thing for all, good afternoon. Yeah, so first thing, what happens when you actually get started with a new domain? You have so many questions in your mind. Okay, to be honest, it happens with me as well, but you just have to get started with it anyhow. If you won't take that first step, how would you be able to get started with the new technology? And also, it's AR, it will be the future technology, so why not get started with the future technology and understand more and more about it? So that's the main thing that you have to keep in your mind, and just try it for once. It will hardly take an hour to you to get started with this Spark AR Studio. It's not that much tough. It's very much easy to use. But what if it will change your whole career life, and what if it will provide you so many great opportunities, and also it will provide you some remote opportunities? It will be something really cool and amazing to you. So yeah, good afternoon to all. Let me just let you go through to what is actually augmented reality, and how you can understand what is AR. Okay, so let's understand what it is. Okay, now when I actually talk about augmented reality, which is actually AR, so it's basically an integration of digital information with the user's environment in real time. This is a definition thing, but if I keep it very simple to you, so basically right now you think you okay, you can see that my hair are in black in color, but what if I'll use a Insta or Facebook effect, filter on my hair, it will turn into something red or yellow in color. So it's very easy to use. So what actually I'm using AR in it. Okay, like it is basically being immersed in the real time environment with it. Okay, so this is basically AR, and Spark AR is a very great example for it. Like in your daily use you might be using various Instagram, Facebook filters, and you always come across with this thing, okay, like what is actually this, how to make this thing. So wouldn't it be so exciting for you if you can just come up with an amazing effect for your friend's birthday, and you'll be like, okay, try this filter out that I have made for you for your birthday, and you can make a reel or something story out of it. It feels so good to you because you have made something on your own, you have worked on that technology, and it's so amazing. So this is basically augmented reality, and again I'll be just dropping the Spark AI Studio download link with you over the chat box. You can just download if you haven't downloaded it yet. Okay. If you haven't downloaded it yet, just download it because it is very much important to download Spark AI Studio before starting this, because we will be understanding various things and it's a software. Then obviously you would be needing it to understand it more. And again, if you come across with any doubt, do let me know. I'm obviously having this live session because I want you to be very much interactive, to ask as many questions as you can, because I'm very much happy to answer it. Okay. Yeah. So I hope you have downloaded the Spark AI Studio, and let's jump to the Spark AI Studio directly and understand that what all functionalities are waiting for us. Okay. Yeah. I've just opened my Spark AI Studio. Let me just quickly share my screen so that you all can see it. Perfect. So here you go. So this is the Spark AI Studio. Okay, that's how it actually looks like. Now, let's understand its functionalities one by one. So, first thing for all, you can see that in the left side, there are four things that are here. The one is the create new, the second is the learn, the third is the recent project, and the fourth is to open. Okay. So, like create new, like if you want to create a new effect or something like that, you would be jumping to the first thing. Okay, that is create new. You would be getting so many options. You are having templates as well to get started with it. Then the second here it comes about learn. Okay, like if you want to get started with this technology, you want to understand more about it, or you are stuck somewhere, or you want to understand how you can get started with scripting, then obviously you can go to the learn section. You can actually have a look onto the videos, and it would be really great for you. Then obviously if you have any sort of recent project that you have made lately, you can check them out over the recent projects. And then in the open, obviously you can open any of the project that you have in your computer or PC or in your laptop. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Now let's understand about create new more. Okay, so because we have so many stuff in create new and they are very much amazing. So yeah, again be interactive in the chat so that it would be easy for me also to understand that if you are stuck somewhere, if you are not able to understand anything, do let me know into the in the comment section. And if you are able to understand everything, then also reply with okay, I'm understanding everything and it's clear to me. Okay, perfect. Now, when you go to the create new, you see that there are things that are available to you in the experiences. You can choose any of the experience. So let's understand what all things that are available. The one is a blank project. When you actually put your cursor on the blank project, you can see that it's showing a description that explore and choose an experience type later. Like for example, you're just making an effect, you don't know like for what reason you are making an effect. That effect can be used for the video calling experience, or that can be used for the sharing experience. For example, I'm facetiming any of my friends, so that particular effect would be having some different capabilities. So it's not always important that you can use you can use a particular effect for all the particular experiences. Okay, so this is the thing. So that's why you can have a blank project, you can make an effect, and then ultimately at the end you can add experience to it. So that's not an issue. Like if you have this thing in your mind that okay, I am making this particular effect just for the AR just for the stories, reels, post, or messages experience, then just go for it. Because ultimately, like you know that okay, my effect can can have capabilities of, for example, world AR capabilities that can't be used in the video calling experience. So that thing can be done. And the third one is the AR for real time calls. Like I'm having a FaceTime with one of my friend or family members. So that time I can use it because that effect is for the video calling experience. Okay, so that's how it has divided. And also there's one more option that you get when you go to the Spark AI, when you are actually making an effect, is of the option of ads. Like for example, like people used to use effects for ads as well. So for example, if you are using it like that, then you can add some ads experience as well to your effect. Okay, now let's move further with it. Let's scroll down and let's understand some more capabilities and understanding the templates. Okay, so get started quickly by customizing a template. So like if you're a beginner, you don't know how to get started with it and you want to make an effect. Okay, so what's the thing that you can do? Let's understand this. Let me scroll it more and you can see that there are various templates that are available to you. So in that case, what you can do, you can just click onto one. Like for example, I've clicked onto this one. Let me just reshare my screen again. Perfect. Yeah. So you can see that like I chose the hair color template. Okay. Now what actually happened? Now this hair color template has opened. Now you can see one thing, like if like it is showing the select the hair color block. I selected it, and now you can see that there are four hair colors that the person has chosen into the template. So let me just change the colors. Let me just keep it yellow, yellow, something pink, and pink. So I chose some like different colors. And what I can do, I actually just customized this particular template according to my choices, and then that's how I have made it. I can just save it and I can publish it right away because I have customized it and I have added my thoughts to it by just changing up the color again. Okay, so that's how you can like you can obviously save it if you want to. So that's how you can use a template. Or for example, what happens, like I am making an effect and I want an eye color capability in it. So like there are two ways of having it. So one is like I am making an effect and I am adding the eye color block to it. So this is a one way, and second way is just taking up the template, adding some more stuff to it, and that's how it is very much easy. Okay, so and also if you click onto this eye color, and again you can just change it according to your needs, like whatever color you want to keep it. It's very much easy to do so, and it's very amazing at the same time. You can see that I have just changed the eye color, iris color very easily. So that's how you can have you can get a good use of these templates, and like try to get more and more like out of these templates because they are very much amazing at the same time. So yeah, that's how it is done. And also there is one more thing that I would be happy to tell you, that when it comes to Sparkyar, like Sparkyar comes up with so many amazing hackathons and so many amazing rewards that are very much fabulous. Because like when you see that there's a hackathon in which it's a global hackathon, and if you're participating you would be receiving like $100, $400, $300, or something like that. It feels so good. And also it's about the global hackathons. And also when you come across the other hackathons, like for example, Diwali is on the way, so I guess Diwali hackathon is also lined up. So you can just have a look into it, you can participate in it, and you would be able to get so many amazing rewards. And it's not just about the rewards, you would be able to get the pitch sessions, and you would be able to know more about yourself, because when you are presenting your own effect, you are sharing your experience, you are letting the other person understand about your speaking skills, your communication skills, and at the same time your thought process. Okay, so it is very much important to participate in these hackathons. And at the same time, believe me, Spark AR will give you so many opportunities. So this is the one thing that I so wanted to share it with you, because don't miss the opportunity that is on the way for you. Okay, perfect. Now again, if you come across with any doubt, just drop it into the comment section. Okay, now we have actually seen various templates, we have seen that how templates work. Now let's get started with a blank project, and let's get started with our first effect. Now, before starting, now you have you understood that what is actually Spark AR from outside. Okay, there are 6 million plus users, and 600 million plus users. And also there are so many amazing things that is done by Spark AR. There's so many great initiatives. So when we open this Spark AR studio, there are various functionalities that are available to us. Like when you see in the file section, there are so many things that are there. Like you can package, you can publish it, you can edit it, and also you can view it. Now how you can view it? You can view it in different ways. You can view it in some different ways. And you can also add some things, like for example, you can add the scene understanding, you can add some 3D objects, you can add 2D objects, lights. So there are various things that you can add up on. Now when you go to the project, you see that there are some edit properties as well. And then in the video in the windows, you can also zoom it up. Okay, so that's how you can just play around with it. Okay, now apart from that, you can have a help as well. There's creator community as well. You can go to the creator community, ask for help, they are always there for you. Okay, and also when you go to just the left side, okay, you see that there's a workspace in which it's saying there are few things that are available, like show patch editor, show console, show asset summary, show multi debugging tool. So there are various things that are available. You can have a look into it, you can explore more. And also when you click on this video, you can see that you can also use your integrated camera. Like right now I'm using a webcam, so that is also can be used. Now apart from that, there are some real-time simulation that are available for you. When you click on this, you can see that yeah, you can just change up the real-time simulation. Now why these real-time simulations are available for you? Because ultimately, like for example, I have made an effect. Okay, now I don't know how the effect, now for example, that effect is having a hat. Okay, so I don't know how that particular hat would be how that visual effect would be on the person looking like this. So that's why real time simulations are available for you, so that you can try your effect on different people with different face structures, and with different colors as well. So that's how it is to be done. You can see that how your effect would be looking on different type of people. And also you can, when you click on the plus, you can add some real time simulations as well. Okay, so that's how it is to be done. And you can pause it, you can just stop it, you can restart it, and you can search for any of the material if you are stuck somewhere. So that's how it is to be done. Now, apart from that, here you can see there's an asset library onto your left bottom side. Then there's you if you click on this, you can test on the device. Before testing it, you have to add an experience to it. Okay, so that's how it is to be done. Okay, now you can also click on this and you can publish your effect like this. So that's how these functionalities are there for you. Now we just jump to the scene panel. Okay, here you can see onto the left top side that there's a scene panel that is available for you. Okay, now what happens when you jump to the scene panel, you can see that there are few things that are there. Like one is the device, the second one is the camera, then the third one is the focal distance, and the fourth one is the direction light. So we'll understand everything one by one, and we'll understand that how all the functionalities are actually working. So now let's understand that when you go to the scene panel, you see that there are various things that are up there. So let's understand everything one by one. So like keep this thing like this. Yeah. So here you can see that there is a device. In the device, there's a camera. In the camera, there would be a focal distance between you and the person. Okay, so that particular focal distance. Okay, now obviously there is some sort of light that is coming on me now. Now that there are two lights. Okay, ambient light and the directional light. Okay, now apart from that, you can see that there's microphone, like in various filters. There's like already a voice that is already provided with that particular filter. So that's how you can also use a microphone. So yeah, that's how it has been divided. Now apart from that, when you look at the left bottom side, you see the asset panel. So you can import your images from your computer, or you can search it from the asset library. When you click onto the asset library, that's how it looks like. Okay, now you can see, you can explore thousands of free assets to use in your project, made by Spark AR creators and Sketchfab. So yeah, that's how it is, and you can check it out. It's actually amazing. AI library is truly great. So you can see that there are various things. There are some categories like 3D objects, music and sound, patch assets, textures, blocks, and etc. You can just have a look into it. When you go to the 3D object, you can explore more about this library because it's so good. There are some collections as well, like animals, food, glasses, plants, 3D shapes. You can check out these collections, or you can just search it accordingly if you want to. Like for example, I would just search human. Okay, so there would be so many human related uh, if objects will come up. Okay, 3D objects will actually come forward. Or for example, I will just right, animal. Okay, now you can see that there are various animal related 3D objects that are there. So these all are the free ones, and nothing will be charged for from you for these 3D objects. These are so nice and amazing that are available, because it is very much helpful for us while making these effects. So yeah, that's it. Now you can see that there's some music and sound that is available, and also there's a patch assets as well. That there are various patches that are available for you to understand more about the Spark AR. And also you can choose any of the assets. Like for example, you want to slice it into the 9 pieces, you can also do it using that particular patch. Or for example, when you click on the view all, you can see that now all the patches has been here. Okay, you can see that like sample and hold, AD envelope. So there are various sort of patches that are available to you. So you need to understand that which one is important to you and which one is not. Okay, so you can explore it more and more. Then you, when you jump to the textures, then also you can see that there are various textures. There are 77 assets of textures that are available to you. When you come to the block, then obviously there are various blocks that are available. Let's look at it and let's add some blocks to our effect first. Now you can see that there are various blocks that are available to us. Let's pick a cool block and let's get started. Okay, I want to add one block. Let me add eye color block, like just we talked about. I'll just tell you how to import it. When you go to this eye color block, that's how like these all are the capabilities that you will be receiving in this particular eye color block, and there's some description that is available to you. So these are the inputs, these are the outputs, and customize how the eye look by changing the color of the iris, pupil, sclera, and more. Okay, so that's how the description is also provided to you. Now what you need to do, you just need to click on import free, and now it is showing that it is being downloaded. Now when the downloading is done, you just need to cut it, and you can see into your asset panel, you can see that the block has been added to it, and you can see a block of eye color is there. Okay, so if you'll see onto your right side that now you can't change anything, but the moment you will drag and drop the eye color to your scene panel, you can see that you can access the whole properties of the eye color block. Now what was the reason? So the reason is very much simple. When you are in your asset panel, you are just putting all the stuff, like for example, it's like you are just searching and grabbing for all your materials that you need to have it beforehand to make a particular filter. Okay, you are just grabbing all those things and keeping it at one place. Then after that, what you will be doing, you will be while making an effect, you would be rearranging everything step by step accordingly, and then that's why you would be taking up the thing and rearranging it in the order. Okay, so the process of taking a thing and putting it and rearranging is basically here is taking up the material from the asset panel and putting it up in the scene panel in the arrange order. Okay, so that's how it is to be done. Now you can see that I have added an eye color. You click on it, we can just change the iris. Let's change the iris color. Let's have a fun color with us. Perfect. So I've just changed the iris color. Now you can see that how it looks like. It's looking amazing. Now let's get started with our functionalities, more and more functionalities, and let's understand how you can actually make an amazing hacker face effect. Okay, so let's understand that. To understand that, we would be needed to add an object to your scene panel. So yeah, also again, if you come across with any doubt, if you're stuck somewhere, if you're not able to understand anything, do let me know in the comment section. I would be waiting for it, and I would be happy to take all your questions. Yeah, so now let me just quickly share my screen again and show you. Yeah, so here you can see in the scene panel that we want to actually make a hacker face, in which obviously we would be needing to track your face. Now for that case, in the scene panel, you need to click on the plus button. When you click onto the plus button, you can see that in the scene understanding that there are four types of tracker that are available: face tracker, plane tracker, target tracker, and also the hand tracker. Okay, now when you go to the scene panel, you can see that there is a face tracker. Now you need to just click onto it, and you can see the description of the face tracker here. You can see it is written that find, follow and select a single face in your screen. If you add children to the face tracker, it will control their position, scale and rotation. It can also be used to control a face mesh. You can have more than one face tracker in a scene to enable your project to track multiple faces, or it just the accuracy of the face trackers in your scene. Go to project, edit properties and capabilities. So you can see, and you can also check out the whole documentation as well. So what I actually wanted to tell you, obviously it is not possible for me to walk you through the like each and every capability, because ultimately there are so many things to explore. There are like thousands of assets that are available in the AI library. So you can just go through it and you can have a look into it. You have description for all these objects, you can have a look into it. So for now we'll just click onto the face tracker, we'll click onto the insert, and now it has been inserted. Now you can see that I have added a face tracker. Now what I have to do, I'll just right click onto my face tracker and add an object onto it. Now I'll be adding a face mesh. Why I actually added a face mesh to it, reason being, and like we actually seen that we can add an eye color. Yeah. So now you can see that we have added a face tracker to it. Okay, now you might have like noticed this one thing. Yeah, so you might have noticed this one thing, that I what I did, I just like put it the eye color at the bottom of the scene panel. Why I did so? Because if I just put this particular eye color block above the face tracker, it is messing with my face mesh. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly change up the position. So again, it is very important to understand how you are ordering all your objects into the scene panel, because if the order is incorrect, you won't be able to use every capability property properly. Okay, now when you go to the face mesh, you can see that there are various things that are available onto the right side of the face mesh. That there are some properties, you can change the layer, you can track your face. In the face, you can also select that what you want to track. Like for example, if you don't want to track the eyes, just uncheck it. Now you are not at all tracking the eyes. So that's how you can do, you can make some changes. And apart from that, you can also change the position of it, you can scale, you can change the size of it, you can rotate it. So that's totally up to you. Okay, now moving further with it, you can see that there's an option of the material that is available to you onto the right side of the face mesh. What you have to do, you just have to click onto the plus button, and now you can see that I've added a material to it. You can see that it's looking perfectly fine. Now I have to add a material to my face mesh. When you go to the material, first of all, let's change the name of this material to the hacker face. Perfect. So just give me a second. Yeah, good afternoon, Ashutosh. Yeah, I guess you all can see my screen now. Yeah, perfect. Now you can see that what I actually done. I just added a few things into my AR effect. You can see that what have actually I added. I added a material to it. I changed the name of the material. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be needing a new texture. When you click onto the new texture, you can just have a new texture from your PC. Okay, whatever the new texture you want to add, you can have it from your PC. Let me just have it. Give me 1 minute so that I can add the texture to it. Perfect. So you can see that I have added a texture to my like face tracker, face mesh, that I just like you just have to go to the face mesh, click on to the plus button, just write to the materials, and the material would be added. Then you go to the material section, that is that, and then material section, that is in the asset panel. You would be now here, what you would be doing, you would be actually clicking on to the material, renaming it to the hacker face, and after that you would be adding a texture to it. But right now you can see the texture is way too different. So what I'll be doing, I'll be changing the shader type to it, to the flat. So you can see the whole mask is looking so different. So whenever you are actually trying out these things, okay, whenever you are adding a material to it, any texture to the material, so try to check that what shader type you actually want for your effect. Okay, like for example, to be honest, if I am making a tattoo or something, so I'll be needed to change the shader type to something face paint or something like that. So that's how it is to be done. So yeah, obviously you will be needed to change the shader type according to your effects need. Okay, now moving further with that, so you have seen that how you can add a hacker face to your effect. It's looking perfectly nice, and also let's understand how we can add some more functionalities to it. Let's see, when you click onto the plus button, you can see that when you scroll it more and more, you can see that there's a column of the 2D objects. In the 2D objects, that there are four objects that are available: canvas, rectangle, 2D, stack, and text. Let's click onto the canvas and insert it. When we inserted the canvas, right click onto it and add an object of 2D text. Okay, let's rename the 2D text as a day. Okay, now you can see that there's a text that is coming over here, but I just don't want, I can obviously, I can change the text to, like for example, happy birthday if I want to. You can see that it's coming like this. For that, just click onto the view and click on the back. Now scroll it. You can resize it, you can position it according to your need. So yeah, it's very much easy to do so. Now you can see that's how you can actually resize it. You can position it, like for example, like this. I have added this, the happy birthday text. Okay, so that's how you can also do it. Now apart from that, for now I want to add day to it, but obviously I just can't write like for example, today is Wednesday, so I just can't write Wednesday, because what if the person using the particular effect on some other day, obviously that person won't be using that effect only on Wednesday. So for that reason, what I would be doing, I would be just erasing this up all, and you can see that there is an option of the dynamic text. Click onto the insert and you can see that there are various options that are coming up. When you go to the day of the week, click onto it and you can see that the day of the week is coming. Now it is basically a dynamic text. It means it will change accordingly. Like for example, right now, like today is Wednesday, so it is coming Wednesday. If the person is using the effect on some other day, the person would be seeing that particular day. Okay, so that's how it is to be done. It's very amazing and easy to do so. When you go to the font, you can see that there are various fonts that are available for you. You can choose any of the font, whichever you like. So I'll just add some bold italics to it. Let's change the color as well. Okay, let's change the color to something this. Perfect. So that's how I just added a day to it. Now go to the canvas again, right click, add an object of 2D text and rename it to as the date. Now you can, what you can do, you can just grab it and put it somewhere here, clear the text, click on the insert, and insert the date in the short. Now you can see again it's having an issue, so let's drag it. Let's make it full width. Perfect. So yeah, now you can see that we have added the date as well. What we will do, we'll also change it to the bold italics. We'll change the color of it. We'll have a good color, and also we can change the font size if you want to. We can also scale it to fit if we want to. Okay, so there are various things that we can do easily. We can add a material to it as well in our 2D text. So there are various functionalities that we can come across, and we can try it out in our effect, so you can explore more and more if you want to. Again, if you come across with any doubt, do comment it down. I would be very happy to take them all. Now you can see that we have added so many things, that we have added a face tracker to it, we have added canvas to it. We actually added a block in which there's a change of the eye color, and we have also played around with the iris color. So that's how you can do it very easily. Now moving further with it, what you can do, when you go to the asset library, click onto the plus button, click onto the 3D objects. Now let's search a 3D object. Let's search hack, because we are talking about the hacker. Okay, so what we will be doing, we would be clicking onto this room style, import it for free. Let's wait till it downloads. Yeah, since it is being downloaded, obviously you can see that if I just wrote hack, there was so many assets that just came across, and also there's a description to it, that what are things that it actually like have. Like for example, if you are working on Blender or some editing software like this, obviously you know that total ties, what it means, and how it differs, and how it is important. So you can have a proper understanding of everything. You can have the specifications as well onto this site. So there are various things that are available into your Sparkia Studio. So try to grab as much as you can, and try to understand each and every functionality easily and nicely, because ultimately these effects are like something that will obviously help you in your future. So like have a look into it. I guess there might be some sort of issue, so let me just have some other thing. Let's import this. Okay, it's taking quite bigger time, so let me just open the asset library again. Go to the, click on the hack. Okay, let's have a simple 3D object rather than those. Let's have this drone, a very simple thing that we have. Now you can see that it is being done. I guess there might be some sort of network issue from my side. That's why it was happening. Now in the assets, what you can do, let's just restart it. What you can do in the assets, you have seen that the sci-fi drone came. Put this up into your scene panel, and you can see, oh my god, this drone came up like this. But okay, now what you would be doing, you would be like, okay, what just happened, where is my effect, where is it, and you would be shocked. So okay, so for that reason, what you would be doing, you would be checking up the properties onto the right side. Okay, when you go to this side, you can see that you can change the scale to 0.1. It's a very simple thing. Whenever you are adding a 3D object, just change the scale to 0.1. Then only you can understand that how you want to change it. Okay, it totally depends. Now you can see that there is a property to change, to rotate it. Let's rotate it somehow. I want it somehow like this, and let's change the position of it. Let me just keep it more small because it's quite large still. 0.07 maybe. That would be quite better, I guess. Let's keep it at 0.05. Perfect. So that's how you can just add a 3D object to your effect, and it's very much easy and compatible to do so. I hope you all loved making this effect, and I actually added various capabilities onto this effect. Obviously, you can make three, four effects with these capabilities and make a good use of it, because, like, I wanted to make you understand various things in just one workshop. So yeah, that's how we used to do it. Let's understand how you can use this effect. In this side, you can see it is you are getting an option to test on device. Click onto it, send it on to your Instagram, okay, or Facebook, whichever account that is, which is linked to your Spark AI Studio. Click onto it and let it be shared. Then after, till your effect is your you like you are sending the test link. Okay, what you can do, you can click onto the publish button. You can see, okay, it is the textures are being compressed. Okay, if they are checking that how much size your like textures are being taken. Okay, now the textures are being compressed. It will take some time, so till then let's jump to the AR policies and let's understand about them first. Okay, from where we get this phase structure. Okay, so basically, Pawan, what happens, this phase structure that I particularly use, like the hacker phase. Okay, so it's not a very difficult thing. You can just like search for the hacker phase, hacker mask onto Google, and just download whatever good pic that you are loving and you think that would be a good texture. Then I'll just quickly share my screen and show you one more thing about it. Then. Hmm. Perfect. So, whenever you are making an effect, okay, and so for example, you just made an effect, and like if you are making an effect, you downloaded a picture. Then what? Okay, now you might be having the background of that particular picture coming onto your effect. So what you just need to go, you just need to go to remove.bg. Okay, here you can remove your background. Okay, so you just you can use, if you are having Canva, you can use the Canva Pro as well. If you have any other editing software or website, that's totally fine, but I usually use remove image background. It's very much easy. Like for example, if you are downloading hacker mask, like hacker mask. Okay, let's just download this hacker mask. Okay, I guess I downloaded this one. Might be. Okay, let's see the quality. Okay, yeah, it's quite good. Click on to the save image. Just click it. Let's save it. Let's just drag it and drop it here. Now you can see the background is being removed. The background has removed. So that's how you can actually get the texture. It's not very much difficult, it's very much easy to do. So it's a 2D thing. If you want to add something 3D as well, you can have 3D mask as well, but obviously it's very like for that you would be needing more and more experience in this packet. Okay, so you can just click on the download and the picture will be downloaded, and now you are having the texture of the mask. So yeah, that's your answer. Perfect. So let's talk about the Meta Spark AR policy. Still, our effect is being published. Okay, till the textures are being compressed. So let's do that so that we without wasting much time will understand something great. Okay, now when we talk about the spark air policy, that now there are various things, that there are the effects. Okay, like all effects uploaded or submitted to spark meta spark must follow the policies before. Like it's about the performance, some visual text and voice intents, and the capabilities that you are using. So basically the effects must only use the capabilities permitted on Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, or portal. It is very much important to keep this in your mind. And also when you go to the part 2 of the policies, you see about the metadata and media. So like there shouldn't be any sort of duplicacy in the sort of name, and also names must not contain the Instagram account the effect is attributed to. Like for example, um you have some XYZ Instagram account username, you can't add that particular username into your effect, because again it is violating your Spark AR policies. So now apart from that, you can see that when it comes to the demo videos as well, it is you cannot use the real time simulations that are provided into your Spark AR studio, so you can't use that. So keep this in your mind as well, that the demo videos you are using. And also when it comes to the icons and categories as well, do not use the models. Now apart from that, when you go to the part 3, okay, AR content standards, have a look into the Spark community, like Facebook community standards, and also the Instagram community guidelines. Okay, now when it comes to the suitability for user base, okay, content must not be shocking, must not promote illegal products, alcohol, tobacco, adult nature things, or any of the discrimination against anyone. So your content should be very much nice, and it should not be discriminating or anything like that. So yeah, and obviously it should not promote any sort of online gambling, spammy things. So just keep these things in your mind, and obviously you can just get started with your AR effect. So yeah, that's how you can do it. Now uh, yeah, let me just share my screen and let's understand how you can. All the effects are free. Okay, so you can make like n numbers of effects, and you can publish n number of effects on Metaspark AR Studio, like Metaspark AR Hub. It's totally free. No one will be asking for any sort of cost. But obviously, when it comes to the materials, you might be someday buying some 3D objects. Okay, from some website, it's totally up to you. But obviously when it comes to Spark AI Studio, everything is free. The AI library containing thousands of assets is free, so nothing is being charged from you. Even uh, like um how you are using it for how many hours, no one will be charging anything for you from you. Okay, so let me just share my screen, and let's see how you can publish your effect. So here you can see that I just clicked on the publish, and now I can just publish my effect, click on the upload. Now your effect is being uploading onto the Spark AR Hub that you have logged in with your Facebook ID. Okay, so yeah, that's how it is being done. Now it will take just few seconds to get uploaded. Let's wait for those few seconds, and then it will be uploaded. Then we'll understand how we would be publishing it. Okay, you can see that it is being opened into my Spark AR Hub. Let's have a name of the effect. Let's have a hacker Let's also um, add some categories to it. Okay, let's add some categories to it, whatever categories you want to add. Then apart from that, you can add some keywords to it. Okay, if you want to, that's totally up to you. And now you have to add a demo video into it. It is very much important. Then you just need to click onto the submit button. It won't take much time to you. You just need to click on the submit button and your effect would be submitted. So I'll just show you my Spark AR Hub. um you can have a look into it. You can understand how my Spark AR hub looks like when the effect is being submitted. Okay, you can see that these are some insights that I have from my previous effects. Okay, when you just have an effect, you can see that that's how it looks like when the effect has been published. It will get approved in like up to 5 days, but obviously some like sometimes it takes more than a day or somehow, but usually your effect gets approved in just few hours. Okay, now after the approval of your effect, what would be having, you just need to click onto the share button, copy this URL, and you need to paste it into your submission form. So that's how you can submit your form. I'll just quickly show you up how you can submit your form for your meta certificate. Let me just put that form into the comment section as well. Just give me a second. And also, if you come up with any other question, you just like ask. It would be really great for me to answer them all. Okay, so this is a submission form. Perfect. So this is the submission form that you have to fill. Okay, when you are ready with your effect, because then and only will be able to send you the meta certificates. Okay, for that. So yeah, now see how you can actually fill this form. Let's understand that. So yeah, this is your form. Okay, first of all, obviously you need to fill the basic things like your name, last name, your email ID, your contact number, your Facebook profile URL that is easily be copied and pasted up, and your college name. So these are some basic things that you need to add it on. Now apart from that, now this is the main thing. When it is the effect URL, what you need to do, you need to go to your Spark AR hub, go to your effect, and click onto these three dots, and you can just copy the effect ID, paste the effect ID here. And now again go to your Spark AR hub, copy the owner ID and paste the owner ID here. Now apart from that, when it comes to the effect URL, what you need to do, you just need to click onto the share button and click onto this particular URL, and it is being copied, and then paste it up here. So that's how you will be filling up your form, and it's very much important to fill the form so that you can receive your certificate. So yeah, that's all for the today's workshop, and thanks a lot everyone for joining in. Last date of submission, I guess the last date would be maybe 20th or 21st. So you can just confirm this from your coordinator once. Um, the last date might be 20 or 21st of August. You can just confirm it from them. And yeah, obviously that's all for the today's workshop, and I'm very much excited to see your effects, and obviously will be uh, like um, uh, obviously we'll be coming up with the second workshop again, in which we would be talking about the advanced capabilities and understanding more about the Spark AI hub. So yeah, I guess that's all for the today's workshop. Thanks a lot everyone for joining in, and I'm very much excited for your effects. Don't forget to submit your effects in this form. It is very much important to do so, because we would be waiting for it, and also seeing all your like imagination turning into reality is so much good. So also, like, if you have any sort of doubt, please do comment it down right now so that I can solve it up. Or like anything you are stuck with, or any question you have in your mind, like related to Spark AI Studio, just comment it down. I would be very happy to take them on. Okay. So yeah, I guess okay, thank you, Pavan. I guess there's no question. So yeah, uh, that's all for the today's workshop. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in.